On the 4th of October 2015, Riot released Kindred, a champion consisting of two, Lamb and Wolf, which are supposedly the embodiments of death in the League of Legends universe. Along with them, a story was released titled A Good Death, about a certain girl who met the Kindred. I suggest you read it, it's quite interesting. Rioters gave us a few facts in Kindred's Q&A, which go as follows. Kindred are the embodiment of death. They exist outside the boundaries of space and time. They are always two. Lamb remembers everyone they have hunted and will hunt in the coming days. Lamb delivers death to those who accept their dead. Wolf chases those who cling to life. Lamb is more in touch with the physical realm, while Wolf is in touch with the spiritual realm. Let me start explaining point by point with some additional details. Existing outside the boundaries of time and space, Kindred don't abide by the laws of the universe, because they, themselves, are one of the laws, which is everything dies. They defy time by existing in multiple locations at once. Seeing how multiple people die all around the world at the same time, Kindred will come for each and every one of them separately. They defy space through the fact that no matter how fast you run, they'll always be closer to you with each passing second.
They race from us,
only to find us sooner.
People know them by many names, but they are always two. The purpose behind them being two isn't defined, but let me be clear about one thing. Lamb tells Wolf a story about a pale man with dark hair who cut himself in half so he could have a friend. That man was supposedly the embodiment of death, and the two who emerged were Lamb and Wolf. The story is not how Kindred originally came to be. It's simply a story that is told by the people as an explanation to why the Kindred are two. Now you would ask, but why does Lamb know of this story? And the answer to that would be that Kindred have an interest in anything related to them, or that they know everything, the latter not being likely seeing how Lamb forgot a poem.
The weft and weave of fate guides... how did that poem go again?
The former point of them being interested in things related to them could also be seen in the A Good Death story, where they know about Maga's performance of Kindred. Lamb remembers each hunt, each and every name, each and every year.
How old are we, Lamb?
Older than those whose footsteps are long vanished.
Many years.
I remember them all.
Lamb delivers swift, painless death, while Wolf hunts those who do not accept it and flee.
Go easily.
No! Thrash! Flee!
Lamb is more in touch with the physical realm, while Wolf is more into the spiritual realm. This is also information taken from Kindred's Q&A, and can be seen in their splash art. When Wolf approaches the dead body's face, the light which surrounds Wolf makes flesh fade away slightly. Kindred have approached a few of the League's champions so far. The most notable ones are Echo and Gangplank. Echo, due to how many times he was close to death before turning back time to survive once more.
We know your name, child, woven across countless almost lives.
This also proves that Kindred do not abide by the laws of time, seeing how they know of all the times Echo evaded death through time control. And Gangplank, after what happened with Misfortune, when everyone claimed he was dead, Kindred did approach him, but he wasn't completely dead yet, and he survived through the flames.
Rushing to meet us again, I see.
Have we met before?
Now, I have seen a few theories concerning the fact that the pale man who the stories speak of was the old champion who was replaced with Kindred, but then released as Jin. Theories have been going around about how Jin became Kindred, taking into account how they have the same humming melody and similar quotes. Now, personally, this theory is really great, but I'm not buying it. Kindred are the law of death. They exist, and that's it. The story of the Pale Man is nothing but a myth, told by those few who actually met Kindred but did not die. It might, however, be an Easter egg of the champion that was supposed to be in Kindred's place, who is Jin now. that would explain them having the same humming sound as well. But no fourth wall breaking, please. Because as we have seen so far, Riot loves adding these small Easter eggs here and there for the fans to pay attention to. Oh, and it's also sort of what I built my YouTube career on. This got quite dark all of a sudden. Anyways, Kindred are a law of nature, but they are not absolute.
No match for us!
Few are, dear wolf.
And those few are basically the other embodiments and the residents of the Shadow Isles, who have been hit with a magic circle that binds them to eternal existence on the Isles. Anything dying near or in the Shadow Isles is out of Kindred's reach, as it's a place where passing after death never happens. The proof to that is seen when they acquire the blade of the ruined king.
Forged in a land unwelcome to us.
If you want to know more about the Shadow Isles story, you can go watch my video which I made like 5 months ago, I guess. For the ending of this video, I'll wrap it up with a quick fact. Perhaps the point of there being two and not one of them is the purpose of hunting each other after all life dies, since there would be no need for their existence at that point of time. But seeing how we have all these immortals and undead running around, I doubt they'll be anytime soon.
What do all stories have in common, dear wolf?
They end.